Hey crew members! As we hopefully know by now, I used to be obsessed with Draco Malfoy. I am pretty sure Draco talk altered my brain chemistry. Do y'all remember, if y'all heard Draco talk, do y'all remember that fanfiction Dear Draco? I had read that, so that inspired me to write my own fanfiction, and I found the original draft on my computer from 2020, so we're going to read them. Now, this is not the fanfiction that is on my Wattpad currently. I had completely redid and re-edited this entire thing. This is just the original draft from 2020. My Wattpad will be linked in the description down below if you are curious to read it. Chapter 1 literally says Friday, August 21st, 2020 at 10:17 p.m. Okay, I'm scared. And there I was, standing in front of the entrance to get to platform 9 3/4. Okay, starting off a little mysterious, I guess. It was a rather busy day at King's Cross in London. Muggles were scattered and running everywhere you looked. The place was quite noisy as well. But there I was, standing there, staring at what happens to be the entrance to platform 9 3/4. I felt unusually weird staring at a brick section between platforms 9 and 10. It's not the word I'd use, but okay. I quietly stood, dragging a large brown suitcase and holding a brown briefcase. My luggage were dreadfully laden. Bro, you are not Shakespeare. For I had packed almost my entire bedroom. You packed your entire bedroom in a suitcase and a briefcase? Is your bedroom Little John's apartment? Like...
Little John worked diligently for 10 years, saving $1 million to buy his own house. However, the space he could afford was only 0.01 square meters.
Well, only a few minutes passed, and I am still awkwardly standing completely still. So you're just like standing there like that, just like staring at it? Just walk through, like it's not that serious. In fact, I felt like some people stopped to observe and watch if I was ever going to move a single muscle or perhaps even breathe. Honey, you good? Honestly, I'd stop to make sure you're okay too. Are you having a heart attack? What is happening? Oh yeah, my train's at platform 9. I'm walking there right now. Hey, do you see her? Hey, you good? You know what? I'll catch my train another day. No. Also, just a side note, these chapters are really long, so of course I won't be reading the whole thing. I walked up a little way to the entrance. I took a few more steps until I was sure I was close enough. I was looking straight forward and nowhere else but forward. I made it close enough and reached out my foot to touch the strong bricks. Too much detail, just run through it. Are you making sure it's like safe or something? What are we doing? And there it was, the bright red Hogwarts Express. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna skip all that. Oh, here comes Draco, wait. As I was approaching the entrance, I thought I sensed someone getting closer to me. Suddenly, I feel a hand gently touch my back, and it was no other than Draco Malfoy, my best friend. Best friend, you say? Once his hand was placed gently against my back, I feel a sudden chill in my body. Is Draco Elsa? Why is he like chilling your back? His arm was basically wrapped around me and he stood very close to me. Okay, now see, we're over explaining again. Let's not. My eyes and his eyes met each other. From afar off, his eyes looked solid gray, but up close, his eyes revealed a bright shade of blue. His eyes sparkled and I could smell his cologne. Hello, Malfoy, I said. Hello, Holly. Oh yeah, I named the character after me. It's not me in the fanfiction, that's what people think. It's not me in the fanfiction, the character's named after me. Hello, Holly, Draco replies. I've missed you over the summer. Now come on, let's get on the train. He took his hand off me and stepped in front of me. I began to follow him onto the train. It was pretty hard to keep up with Draco considering he walks extremely fast. Wow, what happened to Draco over the summer? He is so tall and more attractive than he was last year. Okay. Okay, and then Draco and Holly go to find a table with Blaze and Pansy. Why, hello, Holly, said Pansy. While Draco had a massive glow-up, Pansy not so much. Dang, are you dissing Pansy like that? She's your best friend, girl. Well, not really. Spoiler, sorry. Neither did Blaze. Oh my gosh, she's so mean. Blaze and Pansy didn't have a glow up like me and Draco. We are the hottiest of hotties at Hogwarts. They might as well call it Hotwarts. I'm so sorry. Anyways. Okay, now Draco is trying an Oreo? Okay. And Draco was persistent he wouldn't eat the Oreo because it's a muggle snack. Where did I get this idea from? What is that dialogue? Stop being a baby and just try the gosh dang Oreo already. I swear, it's like so, there's so much. I can't. Okay, now Draco ate the Oreo because Holly called him a baby for not eating it, and then he just took it and ate it. I decided to turn to Draco, who was already looking at me. When we made eye contact, he had this unusually guilty look on his face. I wondered what was wrong until I looked at the corner of my eye and realized that the 2.5 Oreos that were lying on the table beside me were gone. Okay, Draco Malfoy, big back snack attack. What you eat on my Oreos? I looked back over to Draco, who knew I knew what was up but tried to cover it up anyways. Then Draco's persistent he didn't take the muggle food, as he calls it, and then he drops the Oreo. Draco is a brat, but not like a baby brat. It's not biblically accurate Draco. Guys, we have yet to find biblically accurate Draco. This is so unnecessary. Just get to Hogwarts already. Okay, I scroll down. They're finally off the train. Holly's walking with Blaze, Draco, and Pansy. And Holly spots Harry, Ron, Hermione somewhere else in the distance and wants to go talk to them. Obviously, Draco doesn't like them, so she has to like be secret with it. Draco, Draco, I shout. Shouting, oh my gosh, calm down. I need to go say hi to my other friends. Okay, just don't be long, he says. Then runs to catch up with Blaze and Pansy, who hadn't realized me and Draco had stopped. Don't be long? What on earth is that supposed to mean? They are my friends and I haven't seen them all summer. Of course, Draco didn't know I was friends with Harry, Ron, Hermione. Sneaky, sneaky. I walked. No. Actually, I sprinted over to where Harry and his friends were staying. I can imagine like just like sprinting towards them. If I were Ron or Harry or Hermione in that moment, I would be very scared. Harry was the first one to see me running over to them. I watched as a huge smile appeared across his face. Ron and Hermione turned to look at what Harry was smiling so greatly about until they saw me. Now you're probably thinking, why is a Slytherin friends with the Gryffindor? Are Gryffindors and Slytherins supposed to hate each other? Well, in the second year, which would be last year, we all somehow grew close to each other, and I can't exactly remember how it happened. Blah, blah, blah. They're talking about their summers, and they walk off. I say this with no shame. I do love my fanfictions. There's Unmatched Hatred, which is the first one, and then the sequel is Challenged Love. But the one thing I wish I could go back and change about it is cutting out where Holly and Harry get together. It just wasn't necessary, honestly. Like, I wanted Holly and Draco to be enemies, but there was definitely a better way to go about that instead of putting her with Harry to make him jealous. Like, not that anyone asked, but anyways. Hey y'all, I'm editing this video. I know there was nothing crazy in the first chapter, but me and my sister filmed us reading chapter 2, and trust me, it gets a lot crazier. So please like the video to see part 2, and yeah, goodbye.